Next, I'd like to introduce to the podium Carlos Garcia of Monkey with Drums. Carlos is a vegan animal rights activist, a musician, an actor, whose work blends creativity with a deep commitment to justice for all beings. Carlos is known for his powerful presence in the vegan animal rights movement and his ability to inspire through art, music, and direct advocacy. A lifelong nature lover and a spiritual seeker, he uses his platform to promote fairness, compassion, and liberation for animals while continuing his decade-long career as a drummer with Monkeys with Drums. His dedication and authenticity make him a compelling voice in the fight for a kinder world. Welcome, Carlos. Thank you for coming.
Aloha, everybody. Thank you all for being here in this amazing standing room only crowd that we have. Thank you all for being here. You okay? I'll just start with a quick version of my vegan journey. I was a magazine distributor for a long time, and we're always out there in stores and picking up all the flyers and all the magazines that are out there just to keep our knowledge up there. Okay, and one day I just happened to be checking a location, and there was a little flyer that said Healthy Food and Music Festival. And I was like, yeah, I like healthy food, and I'm a musician, so yeah, let's check this out. And on the bottom of the card, they had a little note that said volunteers wanted to serve food, to set up tables, to run this stage, all these different things. And I said, well, I've done a lot of stage setup, and I volunteered for that. The event was great. The food was great. I met a lot of vegan speakers. And after the event, I just kind of went home. And a week later, I get a call because after volunteering for this festival, which was once a year, it's now called, which I haven't had it in a while, it's now called Veg Fest LA. Used to be called World Fest. Some of you may remember that. But anyway, they gave us a call a couple weeks after the festival, starting to plan for next year's festival. And at that festival, a few people were talking about what they're doing, and some of them said, if you've got any announcements, please come and say what you got now. So one of the people was this guy who's got this film he's working on that it's not quite edited yet, the music isn't on there yet, and if you want to come watch it. I said, okay, yeah. So on the way there a week later, I stopped at Burger King to go to watch the screening. And I watched this film, and in an hour and a half, I became vegan. There was no vegetarian stage. It was Burger King, the vegan. And the film happened to be Earthlings, and Sean Monson was the guy that I met. And, I can't think of anything else that's going to change my life more than that, probably all of us. Can't find a quicker way to have family and friends think you're crazy, but that's what it is. But since then, I've been doing everything from speaking at events to being on people's podcasts, and with my own project, I've made videos, and I've got these cards of music video that I made called It's Okay to Love Me. And basically it's just saying that it's okay to love whether you're black or white or brown or female, male, chicken, cow, pig, dog, cat. It's okay to love them. And so between that and just my general philosophy is that the people here are the people who would have been there for the energy here, the people that have been there for the slaves 300 years ago, people that would have been here for women 100 years ago, would have been here for the gay community 50 years ago. And we're taking the next step now, and all those communities got their backlash, and like all of you know, vegans sure get their share. And so, to me, the whole concept of racism, sexism, homophobia, animal abuse, police brutality, and this government political corruption is all on the same level, because they've got blindfolds on everyone, that they keep you in that same mode, and to the point where I can't even take my own grandkids to an animal sanctuary, because it's all normalized, not just to them but to everybody. And it's really sad, because when you've got television being consumed by, or being pretty much represented by Carl's Jr., McDonald's, KFC, and all of that, it really makes it hard to make a change. And for people that are just not quite there yet, that doesn't make it any easier for us when all that crap is on TV all day. And I just noticed something the other day. There was some post about a baseball game, and I noticed that there was like 10 billboards behind the catcher. 2 banks, food company, this, that. And it was just like, you just can't get away with it. You can't get away from it all anymore. So I'm glad everyone here is pushing, to take those walls down so that people start really seeing what's out there, what's happening to all these animals, what's happening to the environment. And you don't want to be the last of the people that, yeah, I guess slavery should be abolished. Yeah, I guess. You don't want to be that person. You want to be the one that help people make that change. And, and we're all the energy that helped all the women be seen as more than just a husband's, prize or whatever, ownership. And with the gay community, everyone deserves their equality. The animals definitely deserve it. And, I'm not going to stop anymore. This is what I do. So I'm going to keep doing it. I know most of you out there will keep doing it also. Pretty interesting sounds. But anyway, thank you all for being here. And let's do it. It's okay to love.